Hit the trap, get it up. I can make the dope scream. I can teach friends. Tell them about my chick. Let them come quick. Yo, stay tuned. Trap straight move. I'm a pack move. I'm a way low. I can make the dope scream. I can teach friends. Tell them about my chick. Let them come quick. Yo, stay tuned. Trap straight move. I'm a pack move. I'm a way low. I can make the dope scream.
What's good? What's good? Welcome to another episode of O.N.I.T.K.S, where we talk gaming, anime, music, and cannabis at its best. And I'm your host, Slim B, and this is episode 7, and we're gonna be talking straight anime. Just like I said in previous episodes, these next few episodes are gonna be just individual dealing with the category or whatever. And with it being episode 7, Anime or Us, we're gonna be talking straight anime. If y'all can see, I got off work, came straight here to record. Yes, I've been inconsistent. There is no other way to put it, just being inconsistent. Really actually just been working, but I can't really use that as no excuse when it's something that you want to do. So it's just, if it seems like I ain't been around, don't charge my heart, you hear me? That's what they say, don't blame my heart or whatever, you heard? But anyway, like I said, this is episode 7, we could be talking straight anime. And I have been on it. If you know me, you know that's what I really do. If I'm gonna watch TV, it's gonna be anime. I've been watching some new anime. Still watching my continuous animes, and there are some animes I finished that I'm gonna kind of give some ratings on. I'm gonna start off with the new animes that I've been watching. I think it's maybe 4 or 5 four or 5 new animes that I picked up on. Starting with Martially Magic and Muscle. Basically, that is a anime. If you know Black Clover, it's kind of in a sense of that nature. Basically, the guy has the main character has no Mash. That's his name. The MC, the main character, his name is Mash. Basically, the guy has no magic ability, no magic energy in him. But he is like Sadama from One Punch. All he do is exercise. All he does is work out and stuff. So basically, his ability is his muscle. Like, there's not any magic that he can't fight off with per muscle. Nigga super fast, super strong, super resilient. And it's just like whatever. Like, it was an episode where the nigga had to fly a broom. He has no magic ability to make the broom fly on his own. So the nigga kicks his legs super fast to keep him afloat. Shit's crazy. But that's one of the new animes that I've been watching. Another new anime, Tales of Zestria, the X. I can't think of an anime to kind of compare. Like, if I think about my other ones, think about the other animes I have watched, I'm pretty sure I could think of a comparison to give it, but I can't. There is no. I can't think of one right now. But the Tales of Zestria, just basically a story of a girl where there's a folklore. I guess I'm saying that right. A folklore. There's a tale, past tales about another civilization and these guys, another civilization, and they have this person, this savior or whatever that they are counting on, and she happens to go down a path or whatever where she stumbles upon this guy, this shepherd that they are looking for, and she finds this shepherd. So she basically goes to another world, brings him back or whatever. Like it's basically just on the other side, you know. And some animes where they have it where like all you got when you cross over to the other world, it's just the polar opposite, and that's all it is. Except these guys have spirits or whatever. So far, it's cool. I got to get back in it. Yeah, because it's more. Damn. This is more look. Tales of Zestria is more like the game. I don't know. A lot of people haven't played it, but it's called Persona. Along with in that series where they basically have like spirits in them that they can command or whatnot. It's kind of sort of like that where where the shepherd merges with different entities or whatnot and boosts his abilities or whatnot. So far, it's cool. Storyline a little bit shaky, but it for the most part it's cool. I also started Spy Family. This is I think it's been out. I'm just like I said, it's just a new anime that I'm watching. Basically, one guy, he's a spy. He's trying to kill somebody, and he has to have a family. Like he has to get a daughter, and he does find his daughter, but he doesn't know that the daughter can read minds or whatnot, and he thinks he is hiding his secret life of being a spy from the daughter, but the daughter knows, well, from his fake daughter or whatever, she knows or whatnot. But then he has to turn around and he has to make, like I said, he has to make a family. So he has to get a wife. He meets a woman, and this woman is an assassin, and he doesn't know that. She doesn't know that he's a spy, nor does she know that the little girl can read minds. So really, the whole concept of them being a family is hiding their true identity from each other. And the only one who really knows is the little girl who knows their identity, but they don't know she can read minds. So it's pretty much like when she does something wrong, she reads their mind, and she kind of like not read their mind, read their thoughts. She can hear their thoughts, and pretty much they're just hiding from each other or whatever. I'm still on the first season, so it's kind of just like him now, just building the family or whatever, still hiding and stuff like that. It do like the thing about it that makes me drawn in is they gonna find the fuck out like that they are fucking spies and killers and a mind reader or whatever. Like I think if they were to find out about each other now, it'll make make the story even fire. Like, cause right now I'm pretty sure all the way to the end, like to the last season, it's gonna be like a mystery. No one knows it. Like, but if it does go like that, it's cool. But it'll be so nice if later on they all find out each other's abilities and lifestyles or whatever. This next one, it's a new anime that I watched. I picked up. It's old. I wouldn't say it's old, but it's fair. Like I haven't seen it yet. It's called Assassination Classroom. Literally, basically, like most classroom shows that, like most animes that have classroom in it, it's dealing with students or whatnot. But in this, it's some alien came back. He blew off half the moon, came to Earth, and now he's trying to teach kids how to assassinate him. But I believe it's something more deeper, because like he's bonded with the kids while the kids are still trying to kill him, and the world knows about him. And as the months and stuff go on, they hire and new students attend. But each new student or new teacher that joins is a highly skilled in assassination, that's being the teachers or the students, or high-end bullying or something like that. Like they wouldn't hold back or whatever. But as each attempt goes, the same people that's newly add join the students in basically bonding with the alien or whatnot. So it's pretty cool or whatever. I think what got me into it was I saw a video, a little reel or whatever on had to be in Facebook or whatnot, where there's another student that's the same like him that got tentacles, and I think I'm trying to get to that part. That's what made me want to watch it. This other new anime, this is fairly new. I don't know if it's been a manga or whatnot, but this is fairly new to Crunchyroll. It's called I'm a butcher this bitch. It's called Butch Jira or some shit like that. Butchie Jira or some shit like that. But basically, this anime puts you solely in the mind of JoJo's adventure. Not saying that they have control of their sting, they stag, or whatever. They whatever you want to call them. If you watch JoJo, you know in those series they call them stands. But in the other ones they call them different things or whatever. But I'm gonna just call them stands since that's the one I remember closely. But literally, it's JoJo's Adventures meet Tokyo Revengers. If you know Tokyo Revengers, they literally just was fighting through the whole, like, just different little groups fighting each other for dominance over the school. JoJo's Adventures they have at least these little second personas that they use for to strengthen their own abilities or whatnot. This is the same kind of issue. You got a main character. He's a little chump or whatever. A little chump somewhat. And gets picked on, stumbles across this genie. The genie merges with him or whatever. Now he can, when buddy fight, he can. I want to lose my virginity. That's crazy though, because the nigga hollers out, I want to lose my virginity, and that nigga just powers up. You know what I'm saying? Gets to punching on shit. But but like as far as visuals, it looks very good. As far as the fighting and stuff goes, that's very good. The characters a little bit corny somewhat so far, but the anime's been good. I've been liking the fighting, the fight scenes or whatnot. I don't know what it is about this weekend, but this weekend it was kind of like most of the animes that I was watching. It's kind of like the past episodes or the last episodes have been basically just catch ups. Like, you know what I'm saying? They basically just like they're telling stories about they're telling the story about what's happening, catching everybody up with it or whatever. So that's what. So I can't really tell you what the last episode was. Like, well, I can't tell you what's the next thing, what's going on. But basically, kid trying to get his merge rate with the thing. He want to lose his virginity. He got a best friend that he had when he was little. He trying to avoid him and shit like that. It seems pretty deep, but hopefully it gets better because it's kind of like he's corny. Everybody else is cool. He just corny because like he's not thinking about like everybody else. He's just like, oh, if I don't do it, like, and I think that's my thing when it comes to anime. It's like I'm a real nitpick about the story. If the story doesn't match the action and shit like that, or the characters don't match the story, or like that shit just it irks me somewhat. And I know they just doing it just for character development, but damn. Those pretty much the animes that I'm like the new animes that I'm watching. I'll keep y'all up to date on them as I watch them. The animes that I've finished, it's just been 3 animes that I fully finished, and that's Under Ninja, Goblin Slayer, and Blue Exorcist. I am with Blue Exorcist. I don't know what the hype. Someone told me that the book or the manga is a whole lot better, but the anime is literally like that story. Like I think I'm halfway through second season, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it because I just don't like the story, and how it's going. It's just like it's nice, but it's just it ain't. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit well because like twin brothers. One is fully possessed with the devil's power. The other one not. He's like a student and he's the younger one too, but they act like he ain't got the ability. Like it's just, I don't know. It's just so much going on. It's just so fucking corny about it, man. Like it's just, I really give it. I give it a 4 out of 10. Simply because their story just not hitting. The story takes away, and how they do the characters, it just it's taken away from it so much. Excuse me. Hey, if you know me, or if you fuck with me on that what you call it, on that game, and you hear something like this, the cup that got the ice in it. You hear me? This cup be making ice. You feel me? At least that's what the homies say. Let me turn that. We ain't trying to promote. Even though I do need to cut my ass back to the then, we ain't trying to promote none of that. Goblin Slayer. That's a good anime. Kind of straightforward, kind of one track. But as far as the story, it's pretty good because you got one character and they all are. And he is developing, like, you know, he break when it comes down to the end of the season, he does kind of break away from his standard self, but the nigga always kill it. He one track mind, goblin killer. The boy go kill a goblin. If you got a mission for a goblin killing, he go accept it and tear it up. And he a dog. He has his little groups. I think it's an elf, a dwarf, a lizard man, and some little healer or whatever. But the story, yes, it's about him, but it kind of evolves around the healer or whatever because she's fairly new to the adventure and the hunter licensing thing or whatever. And basically she's trying to find her place in the adventure hunter's world or whatever. And she links up with the Goblin Slayer, and the Goblin Slayer really on some nonchalant shit like, bitch, you ain't really got to be here. You leave or whatever. And she just chasing behind him like, I'm going wherever you go or whatever. I'm pretty sure she liked the nigga or whatever. But the Goblin Slayer, matter of fact, in Goblin Slayer, they never show the dude's face. He never shows his face. He takes his helmet out, but he never shows his face. That's kind of intense too because you're not like you are wanting to see who this character is so you can, like, you know what I'm saying, see who's behind the mask. But it's a good anime. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Just solely because like it's missing on some of the action. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they could be doing something and it just moves to the next scene. Like I like it, but it's kind of like there is no real kind of time stamp on what's going on, or like the other characters don't have really deep backstories and shit that they talk about. It's just solely Goblin Slayer and the girl or whatnot, and they don't really dive too much into theirs. I take that back, they do dive, but not hard type deal. Like they tell you where the Goblin Slayer from and how he became a Goblin Slayer or whatnot. But as with the girl, they tell you, they show like she goes into an adventure and her little group that she went with, all them bitches get slayed and shit like that. But yeah, I give Goblin Slayer 7.5 out of 10. This next one that I just finished, Under Ninja. I think I saw somebody reviewing it on TikTok, and I decided to watch it. And it was only because I made a comment on that post, and someone commented, man, they commented on they replied to my comment saying, man, don't waste your breath. It's not the type of anime or ninja type anime that you thinking. And that kind of just intrigued me to want to get into it more, and to go and watch it. And I did, and that comment was solely right. It's definitely not the anime like the ninja anime that you expect, but it is ninja. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but it's not. Very up to date somewhat, but very past. I don't see how this nigga like 25 in high school or some shit like that. I take that back. The dude, he's 25, but he had to go back to high school. And literally, basically, they just fighting each other. You have the under ninjas, you have another society of ninjas or whatever, and they just trying to attack each other, bring ninjas back and shit like that. I rated it a 5 out of 10 solely because it doesn't scream ninja life. But the fighting and stuff like that does say ninja or whatever. They do be having the moves. You got the coach, the dodge, and this shit like that. The knife play. It's a shawty on there, boy. I'm talking about taking nigga will beat a nigga. I'm talking. She looked like a girl, but when it's time to get down, you can see the bitch muscle bulk up and shit like that. Legs pump up. Ain't nothing really fucking with her, catching knives with her fingers and shit like that. She a dog. But Under Ninja, 5 out of 10. It could have been a better story as far as like how it was constructed or whatever. Because it is a lot of flashbacking and stuff like that, and it's just like it doesn't kind of go hand in hand. But those are the 3 animes that I just finished watching or whatever. The hot topic in anime now is Solo Leveling. If you're not watching Solo Leveling, we don't know what rock you've been under. Basically, Solo Leveling is it's a top manga. Of course, I don't do the whole mangas or whatnot. I kind of think they take away from the like the animes when they come to it. But Solo Leveling is it's giving best, like it ain't, the story hasn't gone. I think it's just 7 episodes, and so far it's not really giving. It's not giving like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach type levels like status right now, but it has the potential to get there solely because every scene is not every scene, every episode has been there's been a progression. Like he went first episode, he gets his abilities. Second episode, he learns them. Third episode, he's tweaking. For fourth episode, tweaking some more. Fifth episode, finding himself, going out, you know what I'm saying, seeing what he can do. Like, this Solo Leveling is real deal. Like, they need to make that shit a game for real where, nigga, you have the ability to do this, do that. Like, man, matter of fact, if I had a genie and I can get the 3 wishes, nigga, I know I told y'all it's gonna be some Pokemon running around, but we might have the Solo Leveling lifestyle or whatever. But just in content, just in context or whatever you want, just to put y'all in context. Literally, the world is a Maui world or whatever you want to call it. Basically, one guy goes into the world has been affected. Well, these gates open up all across the world, and when those gates came, of course, people went in with guns. The guns don't hurt them, but when the gates came, it unlocked different powers or abilities in humans all over the world, making them the status of hunters or whatever. These hunters go in the gate, take out all the monsters, kill a boss at the end, closes the gate. And that's just how they do it. So when you think solo leveling, think My Hero Academia, just in the aspect of how jobs get taken care of and whatever. Like in My Hero Academia, you got the heroes. Each one got different top hero, hero number 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 heroes. Same thing in solo leveling. You have the top tier hunters. You got your low ranking hunters and stuff like that. Well, it starts off with the low ranking hunter. He goes into a dungeon, fuck around, whole squad down there die. He the last one. Boom. He gets executed right on the little. He gets executed. They tap in on the system, taps in him, and he gets this little ability where he continues to level up, because in solo leveling, once you unlock your magic ability or your abilities or whatever, it doesn't grow. Like you either peak, you either have peak ability, mid, or low, and there's no leveling from that. There's no rising from that. Him, the main character being Sung Jin Woo, that's his name, Sung Jin Woo. Him having this system or whatever, it's kind of like a glitch where he keeps leveling up regardless of whatever he's doing. If he goes into a dungeon fight, he's gonna level up. Rather when if he goes in with somebody, they not go level up, just he will, but they don't know that or whatever. But basically, it's like that. And in the future, I'm thinking it's gonna be more like, alright, he's gonna be fighting these demons and shit like that. Then it's gonna bump up to one group of individuals or one group of villains. Then it's gonna bump up again where there's gonna be another set of people where it's just gonna be, and then like he's gonna get some type of bill. I think he's gonna get some type of necromancy or whatever. I believe he's gonna get. But right now, like solo leveling is the truth right now. The past episode they hit us with another one. Like I said, they hit us with like a catch up, whatever. That's basically giving us a rundown of everything that has happened to Sung Jin Woo so far, or whatever. So it's nothing to really say what's going on, but yeah, right now solo leveling is looking like a real deal. Right now it's literally, I give it a 9 out of 10 so far. Like right now on this rating is in the 8.5 to 9. You know what I'm saying? But I think it'll be 10 by the time once it gets up into it. Also another man. See, I was talking to the homies about this the other day. There's so many platforms now, and they are all offering different animes. And I forgot, I'm watching Undead on Hulu, but I don't like, with it not being all I really deal with is Crunchyroll, and I just don't like you got Netflix, they got some animes on there. You have Hulu, you have Amazon Prime, you have Crunchyroll, and all these show different animes that can be watched. I mean, that you can't get on certain ones. So animes like Invincible. There's another one where they got some type of mind, like they have telekinesis power, whatever I'm trying to get. That's on Amazon Prime. But anyway, Undead Unlocked is on Hulu, and I think I just watched like 4 episodes, I think, where they just now joined the little association or whatever. But it's cool so far. I have to really get back on Hulu too, so I can explain, so I can kind of go into detail about the story of what's going on. But yeah, solo leveling is what's up right now. Wrapping it up almost. I'm gonna talk, speak on the animes that my continuous, so my ongoing animes right now. Being Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece. As far as Jujutsu Kaisen, I think what was that arc just called? I can't think of the arc name, but they got JoJo. They got what's that nigga name? The nigga Gojo. They got Gojo locked up in the prison or whatnot. What else done happened, man? It's a whole bunch that happened in that last season. I think they finna get ready to do the Culling Game arc. But just to give y'all a rundown of what happened in Jujutsu Kaisen so far. Like I'm just saying the last little bit of the season or whatnot of the arc. It was a bunch of fights. Few people got took out or whatever. You got Megami versus Toji. His dad, he dead though. You got the 3 versus Dragon. You got Toji versus Dagon. You got Sukuna, the nigga that's possessing Itadori. He killing everybody. He versed a lot of people. He versed Jogo, the little fire demon, took him out. He's also fighting Megami's Dark Shadow, his top Dark Shadow or whatever. I can't think of his name. I know it started with an M or whatnot. The soul possession, curse possession, that deal with the soul. He killed so many people. He killed Nanami and Midori. Matter of fact, and then turned around, Itadori killed his bitch ass. That's been something that had been going on, because I think Mojito is trying to provoke Itadori to come out and bring Sukuna out where he stays out, but he ain't really on that type shit. But they finally fought. Like, this is it, and this is coming from episode, like, that little beef, Mahito and Itadori, they've been a fight for the longest or whatnot. That's been a beef since episode damn near 1 or whatever, but they end up fighting. Toto end up fighting the nigga that do the boogie woogie or whatnot. They end up beating him, but Toto loses his hand, so there's no more Toto, no more boogie woogie. So we probably never see him again. Once again, I said he killed Nanami and Midori. Those are both the main characters. Itadori is like top, like one of the close people to him or whatever, people who trained him, and Midori being his one of his teammates or whatever, classmates or whatnot, and totally took him out. He took both of them out. It was crazy, but Nanami is the other LC. This is I think this is kind of what hurts me when I don't speak on the shit the minute I see it, and I think I'm gonna work on that. So from now on, I'm gonna give y'all more. I'm trying to work out some kinks, life. But I'm gonna give y'all more consistency so I can tell y'all what's going on in these episodes and stuff like that. But at the end of this final arc not final arc, but the end of this arc on Jujutsu Kaisen, the brain dude that took over Ghetto's body, he did an unleashing of curses or whatever, basically starting the culling games or whatnot. So I think the next arc is going to be the reveal of a lot of more sorcerers or whatever, different abilities and shit, where it's going to be an all-out fight or whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty much it with Jujutsu Kaisen. That's just a dope one. Like, I don't know, that's up there. I don't know. They could probably be a part of the new Big Three. It's not the old Big Three. It could be possibly part of the new Big Three, if there ever will be a new Big Three. The other continuous one is One Piece, of course. I've been See, I've been had like my stuff wrote out for it, so when it had exactly ended, but the Wino arc ended or whatever. Of course, them boys beat Kaido, Big Ma. You had the epic Gear 5 Luffy. So it was a whole bunch of fighting and stuff on Wino or whatever. So you can kind of tell what y'all can't tell if y'all ain't seen it, but it was a lot of action. The Wino arc, especially when it came to the end, it was a lot of connections, a lot of defeats or whatnot, a lot of abilities gained, a lot of strengths shown. Now, as of now, where we at now with One Piece, they have reached the Egghead. They've reached Egghead Island or whatnot. This is the island of Dr. Vegapunk, the super genius in all of One Piece, in all of the One Piece world. He's made a lot of inventions, a lot of things evolve around his inventions or whatnot, and this island is solely dedicated to him, for him or whatever, and he has his personality split up into 6 different robots. So yes, Luffy and them the Straw Hats have hit the island, and they have met Vegapunk, but they haven't met the original or the real Vegapunk. They have just met his clones or whatnot, his creations or whatever. Each one of them different. You got a little girl, big nigga, all of them different. Or they go by Vegapunk 1 through 6 or whatnot. Just like all the other arcs, all the other islands. See, in the One Piece world, their arcs go by islands. You got Alabasas, Skypiea, Whole Cake Islands, stuff like that. And this one here just and each one of these islands have a different nature or whatnot. This Egghead Island, like I said, is Vegapunk's Island, so you know it's gonna have if you can think about it, it has a bunch of his creations. All the buildings were made by him. There's holograms and the clothes in each one of these arcs in One Piece. They have all had different clothing. So this is just another episode. Like in the last arc in Wano, you kind of give them the samurai look. And this one on Egghead Island is more of a spacey, futuristic type clothing style. And it's just the story of One Piece is just getting deeper. I feel like One Piece can run a long way. Now that they're on Egghead Island, their bounties are bigger. I think Luffy got like $300 billion dollar bounty on his head. And of course his crew done all bumped up and everything. So right now they're on Egghead Island. I think they're gonna get ready to tell us the story of Kuma, because they Luffy and them met the daughter of Bonnie or whatever. And if you don't know who Kuma is the big nigga with the pawpaw fruit. He got taken over or whatever, but I think they go dive in it a little bit more into this arc or whatever. But that's enough for the animes that I've been. That's it of the animes that I've been watching. There's not really too many continuous ones that that's going on that I'm still currently watching. The One Piece is literally the longest running one that I'm watching right now. Like I said, I'm still gonna rewatch some Dr. Stone. I gotta rewatch Attack on Titans. Them the 2 main ones that I really want to get back into, because Dr. Stone, that season 3, I just ain't never catch it. And with Attack on Titans, I want to see the change of Aaron. Now that I said that, in Solo Leveling, the boy Sung Jung Woo started off weak, nigga, E rank hunter. But when he get the system, he has to do different things, and the nigga, he changes. Like the nigga got a little puff style hair, like nigga scrawny. Episode 3, the nigga big, bro. The nigga is stocky. The nigga hit. That's I think I told Bug, I'm gonna start. The nigga had to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and like 10K mile run or whatever. He had to do that. He has to do that regardless. And you see the change in him. There's in Attack on Titan, the same thing happened to the main character, I believe, where he changed and he doesn't even look like him. I think he had long hair and then it just shortened up to it and gave the nigga a bob or some shit like that. I want to see that change. Like when it be stuff like that, I be wanting to see where it happened. And in Attack on Titan, I just miss it. I couldn't watch season 3 and 4 because I missed the change and I didn't know what happened. But I'll get into it and I'll keep y'all updated. And like I said, I'm gonna be more consistent with this shit. It's solely me and life just trying to. I can't really. There is no explanation. It's just me just being more consistent or whatever. And I'm just trying to get back into it. But I'm saying from me and over here at O.N.I.T.K.S, we are gonna do better by giving y'all this loveliness that I be watching in anime and everything just associated with O.N.I.T.K.S. We gonna be more consistent and give y'all more content over here at the Gamerz Delite Studios. Anyway, we are that's gonna be it for the episode. If you are following me or whatnot, there are a couple more duty and conversations. My boy Bug K Boogie. If y'all have Twitch, y'all can catch him, or even on Facebook. Or you can catch him like Kevin Bayon, or you can catch him on Twitch at XXK Boogie XX. You can catch that. You can catch us doing the podcast. I think it's every Thursday, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Just depends on how his schedule goes. Also, this is fairly new to me. She was a host. She was a co-host, a guest host on last week's episode of Duty and Conversation. So if you can check out Jordan's podcast, Thick Writer Chick. I have to get the link. I can't, but I know it's Thick Writer Chick. You can catch her on Facebook as well. I think her last name Jordan Clark or some shit like that. But shout out to her. Y'all go check that out. If y'all on the West Coast in Cali, y'all need pictures taken, go holler at my nigga Jay Lee. Photography. You can catch him on IG if you want to check out his work on Jay Lee at Jay Lee's Photography on IG. If you're on the East Coast and you're trying to get some music done, you need a studio, you can book with the homie Jet. He's on the East Coast. He's up there, and I think he's either New Jersey, New York. He's in that area right there. You go holler at my nigga Jet. I can't think of the name of what's the name of his studio? I can't think of it, but I promise you, Jet, it's not my fault. I'm go the next episode. I'm gonna put that out there because it is gonna be the next episode. It is gonna be a music episode. So what we gonna be talking about music mostly, and I'll be able to tap him in on that. But if you're on the East Coast, you can holler at him and about studio time and shit like that. Down here in the South, this is another pitch I got to. Summertime coming. If you know, I do AC work, that type of work. It's time to get those ACs looked at. My little side business or whatever, Mr. Summer, Mr. Heaton, service and repairs. It's time to go and get y'all units looked at, get y'all ACs clean and stuff like that, get them condensers and stuff clean, get it ready for the summer. This heat go hit a little different. I got a feeling it's go hit a little different. You might y'all want to get y'all AC looked at. So tap in with me on that type of, on that energy. Lowest service call prices in the in town. $45 to get me come out to your house, take a look at your unit. But if that's with that being said and done, I'd like to thank y'all for joining me on another episode of O.N.I.T.K.S. Of course, I'm your host, MB. The B stand for bastard. You heard me? I got the homies and stuff jumping online, so it's time to jump out that plane. Once again, thank y'all for joining me, and I hope y'all come back next time. Peace out. You heard me?